Okay, I want to show you a circuit design. So this circuit will have a temperature sensor detecting the temperature of a room, and it'll respond to that by operating a servo motor and then also an additional output, like a motor powered fan. So I've connected up a temperature sensor, and you can collect one of these from us. I can give you one of these wired up like this. You'll see it has 3 leads, one for the positive, one for the negative, and one for the signal. So you'll see the red lead here is connected to the V plus sign here, so that will get the full 4.5 volts. And you'll see the green lead here, which may be brown on yours or black, comes down here to 0 volts. So that's sort of the earth connection. So that has no volts to it. And so you have 5, you have 0, and then this white one is connected to this pin here, number 4. So that's connecting to input number 4 on the chip. So what we're going to need to do is change the switch on this little row of switches. Yours, I think, is red. So that we deactivate the LDR, but we activate input 4 up here. So you of course have the little black row of pin header things up here that you'll be able to slot that into much easier than me having to solder a number here. And I've also connected the servo motor onto a row of 3 little pins down here, and so that connects to output number 2. And so the program that I've written here looks like this. So from the start, first thing it does is read the temperature. So this is a special command, especially for these temperature probes. It's found under the other in-out here as Readtemp. And the great thing about these probes is that they read the temperature as degrees Celsius. So it's reading input number 4, and it's storing that reading as variable A. So this program is storing the temperature in degrees as a variable called A. And then it makes a decision here. This is under the variables tab. This is the compare option. So it's comparing the variable A, the temperature, and it's asking, is the temperature greater than 30 degrees? If it's yes, if it is greater than 30, if the temperature in the room is greater than 30, then it'll turn the servo full clockwise. So it'll open a window or a door, and it'll turn this output number 1 to high. So that might be a DC motor powering a fan, or just a light, an LED or something. If it's not above 30, it'll ask this question, is the temperature equal to or greater than 25? So in other words, is it between 25 and 30? If yes, then it'll turn that servo halfway, so it'll half open the window, and it'll make sure the fan is turned off, and then repeat the cycle. If it's neither of these things, if it's not above 30, if it's not above 20, it'll ask the question, is it below 25, which of course it should be, if it's none of those two. And if it is, then it'll turn the servo full anti-clockwise. So it'll close the window and make sure the fan is off, and then repeat the cycle. I've got this wait 5 seconds here, just so in case the temperature is hovering around 25 degrees, you're not going to have the servo jittering too much, opening, closing, opening, closing. So it'll read the temperature every 5 seconds. So that's my circuit to have a temperature sensitive window and possibly a fan.